Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Becky Fenstermaker. Myself and my good friend Rhonda are here, and we're going to talk to you guys today about how you can make a simple decision to say the one word yes and help change your life right away. So I'm going to let Rhonda introduce herself and tell her story of how she got started with It Works and what this business has done for her.
Hi, Becky. Thank you so much. This is so much fun. I'm glad we're doing this webinar together today. So a little bit about me. I'm a wife and a mom. I've been married for to the girl that was listening to the girl talk about, what she had at the party and everything else. And I really became super, super interested in a product that we have called the Green. Because being a flight attendant and traveling, it's so hard to eat healthy on the road. So that was the thing that caught my eye right off the bat. I got very interested in that because I know as flight attendants, everybody I was flying with, we're always looking for healthy things to take with us. I have a little lunchbox, but you can only take so many fresh fruits and vegetables on a 3-day trip that stay good in this little teeny lunchbox that you are allowed to take with you on your trips. So I actually ordered those that night. I became a customer right away because I just was like floored by that product. And I went home because I'm that red personality, and I had to go do a little bit of research because I'd never heard about It Works, and did a bunch of research, found all these amazing things online, and actually ended up calling back the girl a week later who held the party and said, can I find out a little bit more about the business side? Which my husband couldn't believe I was doing because I've never done any type of business like this before. So when I found out how affordable it was to join, I literally just jumped right in. I was like, I had nothing to lose. I was like, my husband was like, go for it. He goes, you have nothing to lose. And I just really wanted to share the products that I had learned about, with other girls that I was flying with, because I knew there was the need out there and that everybody was looking for, products like that to have with them. So that was actually how I got started with It Works, a little bit about my story. And I will let Becky tell her side of the story now, how she joined.
I love your story. I think that's so awesome because it just shows that, we all come from different walks of life in this business. And so my story is quite different, actually. I, back in November of 2015, I was inching really close to 300 pounds. And I had tried different weight loss systems and products and just never really could stick to it, could never really find anything that worked or that tasted good. And that's a big thing. Like if it doesn't please the palate, you don't want to stick with it. You're not going to do it. And unfortunately, in the way society is nowadays, we have this, thought in our head that we want instant gratification. So we want instant results. And, yeah, I was just like everyone else. I wanted to see instant results. And I thought, I have tried everything else. I've tried other products and just never saw lasting results with it. And if I did, I was starving myself to death. So I was really, really hungry. I was tired. I just didn't feel good. And when I decided to take that leap of faith and get started on the products, I thought, you know what? We really can't afford for me to use the products because we just really didn't have the extra money. And so I decided, you know what? I'm just going to bite the bullet and I'm going to give this business a try. I'm going to see what happens. And so I decided January 3rd to just say yes to this business. And so I joined so that I could, and I just had the ultimate goal of just making enough money to pay for the products I wanted to use to help me get, healthy and lose the weight and just feel better and get out of that funk that I was in. And wouldn't you know it, when I joined, I felt amazing. I was really turned on by the amount of support, the friendships that were built almost immediately in this business, and that they weren't just friends. The people in this business, they become your extended family, and I needed that. I wanted that. I think that was something that I was very hungry for. I needed those kind of people in my life to keep me encouraged and motivated and inspired. And unfortunately, when I first got started, like I said, we really didn't have the money for me to join, but I just bit the bullet and I did it anyway. And I'm so glad that I did. But I didn't have the support. I didn't have the support of my family and my friends. I had a lot of opposition coming at me, but I'm the type of person that when you tell me I can't do something, that's just going to make me work even harder to prove you wrong. And so that's exactly what I did. And here I am about a year later. I no longer have to take, back in November of 2015, I was taking actually 11 prescription medications for a total of 16 pills a day. And I was miserable. So all those medications kind of had me in a fog. And so I didn't want to go anywhere, didn't want to do anything. And I needed something to break me out of that funk. And I just needed to be around like-minded people that wanted to be successful, that wanted to, get out and do things and meet new people. And that's exactly what this business has done. And regardless of not having the support from my spouse or my family or my friends, I proved everyone wrong. And it was the best decision I've made in a very, very long time. It's the products have helped me to lose a ton of weight. I'm still in the process of losing the last 50, 55 pounds or so. But the friendships in this business have just blown me away. The opportunities that this business brings, the connections that you make. I think those are probably my favorite part. We always talk about with It Works, we always talk about the friendships, fun, and the freedom. And the friendships are probably one of my favorite things. And I love how it's friendships, fun, and then freedom, because the friendships is definitely my favorite part about this business. The fun is definitely number two. It comes in a very close second. It's almost number one, because we have so many fun trainings the company offers. There's so many amazing incentives. We do lots of fun things together as a team, as a company. And then the freedom of time, the freedom of finances that this business offers. So as talking about the freedom part of that with the finances and the time, Rhonda, do you want to kind of just explain to everyone how that kind of works and, what the business opportunity is?
Sure, Becky. One thing I do want to say, because you were touching on, how you were able to get off of medications. Well, for me now, I started taking the greens when I first started, so I just wanted to give this little testimony here too. And I've been a person who I've been on some sort of allergy medicine my whole life since I was a little girl. Had super bad allergies, so I've been on allergy shots. I've been on pills like forever, every spring, every fall, every 12 hours, or I couldn't breathe. My eyes were swelling shut. And it was so funny because I started taking the greens in February when I started them that year. And when spring rolled around, I was sitting there the one day, and usually when my husband would cut the grass, I would have to run around and close all the windows in the house because just the smell of the grass getting cut would just throw me into this allergy frenzy. And it was, you would see me going, oh no, especially early spring when you want all that fresh air, And I was sitting there the one day, my husband went out to cut the grass, and it's so funny how you don't realize things. And all of a sudden I was just like, my God, this is so weird. It just kind of hit me. And I was like, it is now heading into late spring. He's cutting the grass, and I haven't taken one allergy pill. I was like, what is up with that? And so I did some research on it and found out that because, the greens alkalize your body, that my body was alkalized, it was naturally fighting off my allergies. So hallelujah, let me tell you, I would definitely rather spend my money on the greens, which are doing so much more for my body, than all that money I was spending on allergy pills. So it evened out for me, which was, fantastic. So I literally have not taken an allergy pill or any sort of allergy medicine at all in 4 years now.
That's
so
amazing.
That's wonderful. And some of the other products have helped other members of my family. I know, isn't that amazing? I just love it,
I think one of my favorite things about the products, I know we didn't really want to talk too much about the products today, but I think I'm so glad that we did touch upon the products, especially like, the greens. But the biggest wow factor for me with our products is that, when you join this business, you're not just promoting products that are just full of fillers and artificial this and that, or ingredients that are hidden. There's a special blend in our products. There's never anything that's left to the imagination with our products. Everything is out there in the open. Anyone that can get on the internet, from a phone, a tablet, a computer, whatever, can see every single ingredient that's in our products. We have nothing to hide. We're not hiding behind, big words. And the best part about that is that our products are all natural. So we know exactly what we're putting into our bodies,
Exactly. And the thing I love about the business too, that one of the things I loved that had me join was, first of all, it was inexpensive. And second of all, was that we don't have all this inventory we have to carry. We don't have to sell all this stuff from our inventory. The only thing that we carry are our body wraps to sell, and you sell those and you earn wrap cash from those, which is amazing. So anytime you're selling people stuff, it's ordered right from your website. It's delivered straight to their house. You don't have to run around delivering things. You don't have to have boxes and boxes and all these heavy things that you have to take with you places. You literally have your cards. Sorry about that.
That's life.
Your wraps and your, that's it. You put everything in your little purse. You have nothing, your little product guides so you can talk to people. And it's such an easy business. Like, as me as a flight attendant, like I took my business with me everywhere I went. You work your business online. When my back was out really bad, I learned how to work my business online. So it is such an easy business to be able to work however you can fit it into your lifestyle.
And I love that, with our Crazy Wrap thing, our flagship product, I love that these wraps bring about so much financial freedom because, like you were saying, Rhonda, we all love to keep, all of us that are in the business, we have learned to keep the wraps, always have wraps on hand because you never know. I've had people literally stop me when I'm in my car in the drive-thru at Starbucks and, hold their money out the window, wave it, saying, "Hey, do you got any of those crazy wrap things?" People will stop me in the middle of the drive-thru at Starbucks and want to buy a wrap from me. People know they want this product. They know that we have a first-to-market product. But the best thing about that first-to-market product, though, is that it gives you that cold, hard cash in hand. So your financial, like what kind of money you make is really awesome because it's totally limitless. Your potential you can make hundreds of dollars a month. You can make thousands of dollars a month selling our Crazy Wrap thing. And, it doesn't mean that you have to bring on 1 million customers. It doesn't mean that you have to, bring 1 billion people on to join your team. That's the beauty of this business is that we make the bulk of our commissions off of the people that pay for the products, our customers. And do we use the products? Yes, because you obviously wouldn't want to become a product of the product. But let me tell you, everyone's curious about trying that Crazy Wrap thing. And that's where you're going to make the bulk of your money is if you really want to make some fast cash, you're going to hop on this opportunity as fast as possible because tonight ends our double, the bonus business builder kit where you get an extra box of wraps. Let me tell you guys, you join our team before tonight at 11:59 p.m. You're going to get not 1 box of wraps, but you're going to get 2. And that right there, oh my gosh, you want to talk about making fast cash, making that initial investment back right away, which is not a huge investment, you guys. You make your investment back right away, you pocket more cash right away, and you're already starting to grow your business by having customers and people that see, wow, look at how awesome this is. People really are curious about wanting, that Crazy Wrap thing. They want to know what we're all about. And who doesn't want to try all natural products, right? Because Rhonda, I know we were talking earlier, and you had a couple of interesting facts about the health and wellness industry. Would you like to share?
Sure. Well, that's the one thing is more and more people are turning towards healthier, all natural products nowadays. It is a trending, that is a huge trend in the health industry. And the nutraceutical, which is what natural products are, that people use for their health and wellness, that industry is on trend to be $1 trillion industry this year. That's what is projected. So that is
Wow.
huge because more and more people are concerned. I know, it's amazing about what is in what they're putting in their body. They don't want to put all these chemicals in their body anymore. And that's what I love. That's what interested me in our products at first, is that everything is all natural, everything is non-GMO, organic based, everything is, plant-based, vegan, cruelty-free. That was another big thing for me. I don't buy products that are tested on animals.
Yes.
So that was huge for me, and some people that's important to. So, all those little things, those are all trending super high. So this is, an industry that is booming right now. And, it is a fantastic time to join this company.
So as we're wrapping this up, I wanted to, I think we should just kind of touch upon really quickly. So what would you say, the one thing, if you could pick one, I know it's going to be hard to pick just one, but if you could pick just one thing about this business that you love, what would you say, what's the first thing that pops in your head?
Oh my God, that is hard. The first thing that pops into my head, I would say, would just be the camaraderie. Like, I don't see that in a lot of other businesses out there. Like, it's amazing. Like, me and Becky work together all the time. We do not make any money off of each other. It's just that the way it works, has everything set up, is it is such a big family, and everybody helps each other out. And that's the part I think I love the most, is that camaraderie and everybody helping each other out all the time. Like, there's always somebody there to help you. That's probably my favorite part.
I love that. And for me, I love that too. And, I said it's hard to pick because it really is for me, but I think one of my favorite things, it is really, really hard to choose just one. But if I had to choose just one, I would say probably the people that started this company. Because Mark and Cindy Pentecost are true, devout Christians. This is a Christian-based company. I'm thinking more along the lines of them right now because we're getting ready to go to our annual conference in Tampa, Florida. So hello, traveling with this business. That's another huge perk. We love to travel. We go to Florida every year. But I love the fact that as we're gearing up for conference in just 2 weeks, our CEO's wife actually takes the time they take the time to pray over each and every seat before we have, a conference or, an It Works University. They pray over the seats. They pray for our businesses every single day. They pray for the right people to be brought to this opportunity with us, because we all know that it's so hard to take a risk because society has made us think that we have to fit into this perfect mold. And if we don't make what society sees as a right choice and work a regular 9-to-5 job and collect a paycheck and work for someone else to make their dreams come true, then we're not the norm. And you know what? Here with It Works Global, we're not the normal. We set the bar way higher. We take things to a whole nother level. And I love that about this business because you know what? We don't care what other people think. I can tell you right now, network marketing has taken on a huge, drastic influx in the industry. And network marketing is going to take over the world. There's so much more availability for you to be entrepreneurs, to be independent, to be free from making someone else's dreams come true. This business allows you to dream bigger, be bolder, be brave, and change the path that your life is on and change it forever. And you get to help other people do the same thing. So Rhonda and I just want to say thank you so much for hopping on here with us. And feel free to get back to the distributor who sent you this recording and let them know if you have any other additional questions. I'm sure they would be more than happy to answer those questions, ease any fears you might have, and of course welcome you to our crazy Wrap Thing family. So Thank you all so much. Rhonda,
Thank you.
thank you so much for teaming up with me yet again. And we hope you all have a great day. So God bless everyone. Bye.
Bye.